What's up, everybody? It is Thegoal60 here for Monday, August the 13th, 2018. So yesterday we finished up some plays. We did have one of the over-under bets that did not come through, but the two C plays that were on official, they did both cash. Today we pick up one official play, two unofficial plays, and three of the over-under beta. So like I said, yesterday we did have Arizona and Toronto both going on C bets yesterday. Both of them did end up cashing. Out of the 7 series that started up over the weekend, all 7 did cash. We just had the 2 that went to C. We also had all the unofficials over the weekend cashed, and then we had, I believe, 3 of the over-under system plays, and one of them did not cash, and that was actually in that Toronto game. We never could get as many scores as what we had projected. So yesterday they finished up, I believe, around 3 or 4 runs, and that was just well below the total, so we didn't cash there. Now, as far as today, we do pick up one official play, and that is on a 3-game series with the Angels, and I'll get into all that now. So there's only 2 4-game series starting up today, and both of them did miss out. One was a potential revenge play, and that was with Toronto and Kansas City. Kansas City was actually the revenge play here, and they're in the bottom 3 of the RPI at .444, while the Blue Jays are at .495, and therefore Kansas City was eliminated. The other was the Washington and St. Louis series starting up. Washington is at .502, while St. Louis is at .506. That's only 4-point differential there, so therefore that series was canceled. Now it left us with only 3-game series to look at, and there's only 6 of those starting up today, 1 starting up tomorrow. We are waiting on one line to come out, and that is in the Atlanta and Miami game. Currently, Miami's at .480, Atlanta's at .514. So obviously, we're waiting on the Braves to see what their line is. If it's within our ranges, it could be a official play. If not, it'll be an unofficial play. We also lost 2 series here. One was a potential revenge with the White Sox, who are also in the bottom 3, against the Tigers, who are at .464. The White Sox at .452 in the bottom 3 did not cut it, therefore it was eliminated. The other is in the Seattle and Oakland series. That should be a really good series as far as watching baseball, because it's, obviously they're fighting for a division there. It should be very interesting. Seattle is .523, while Oakland's at .524. Both of these are at the very top. Neither one's in the top 3 of the RPI, but they are right there on the outside looking in. So obviously this will be 2 good baseball teams playing, and should be a good series and go a long way in deciding about this division. So those 2 series were eliminated. Out of the remaining 4, like I said, we are waiting on that Atlanta line to come out. It could be an official or an unofficial. And we pick up one official play, and that is with the Angels. Right now the Angels are at .506, while the Padres are at .483. You look at the price, and it's actually -125. So a really good price there on the Angels. We'll be taking that as our official for the start of the week. That line has came down a little bit, so maybe it'll keep going down a little bit by the time you watch this video. And look in the price, maybe it'll be even closer to a pick'em. It was around -130 last night when it opened. There has been a little bit of money come in on the Padres, obviously, to drive that line down. So maybe the Angels will get a better line for you before you take it. The 2 unofficial plays, the first one will be the Cleveland Indians at .501 versus the Reds at .488. You look at the Indians line, and it's just right above our parameter. It was around the parameter at -160-ish in that area last night, and it has went up. It is around -166. So it's just too far out of reach for us. All year long, I've told you stay around -150, and I would go all the way up to -160. But anything above that, we had to draw the line somewhere. So this is just too far out of reach. The other's not so close. It is the Dodgers at home against the Giants. The Dodgers are at .517, while the Giants are at .511. You look at the Dodgers line, it is -205. So therefore, that is an unofficial play. Now, as far as the over-under system, we did add in something. I didn't go over it last Friday as far as over the weekend. It was pretty much a looking over, kind of a gauge to look over the entire season to see how a team was doing. And I think that that'll give us a good indicator, but at the same time, I really like looking at the last couple series and just kind of seeing how a team's been trending here lately. And so I did take the other one out for this particular series. I'll see if we get any better look out of it. If not, we'll look at putting it back in, maybe adding something different. Like I've been saying for the last few weeks, this has all been testing it out, seeing what happens, trying to find what makes it work the best, and going from there. But either way, today we did get 3 plays out of it. The first one is that 4-game series with Washington and St. Louis. You look at Washington's at 0.3, the Cardinals are at 0.2, the Nationals are at 3-3-1 as far as over under push. The Cardinals are at 2-3-1, so obviously at least 500 or below there as far as the last 2 series. Everything's pointing towards an under. You look at the price, the line is at 8.5, so we're fine there. We're looking at the under, and the price is -110, so it's a coin flip. So under 8.5 is where we're going in that series. The next one is the White Sox and Tigers. The White Sox are at 0.4. The Tigers are at -4. So this actually evens out to a 0. Obviously below the 0.6 or below as far as that scale goes. Look at the last 2 series. The White Sox are 2-4 as far as over to under, while the Tigers are 1-5-0. So definitely looking at the under. The line today is 9. But it is juiced to the under at -120. So we're looking at taking under 9, -120 in that series. And then last, we have Seattle and Oakland. Right now, Seattle's at 0.1 and Oakland is also at 0.1. That's 0.2 after that. And you look at the record last 2 series, 3-4 for Seattle, 1-4 for Oakland as far as over versus under. You look at the price, it is 8. So it is right on the edge of our parameter there. Anything at 8 or above for the under, anything 8.5 or below for the over. We're looking at 8, and it is -110. So 3 unders today start off this series. Tomorrow we do have another series starting up, which is the Rays and the Yankees. Look for no revenge there, but maybe get a play out of the Yankees if it's not looking like it's going to be too overpriced, and maybe even get another one of these over-under plays. That's everything I have. Official plays we have is the Angels -125. We got 2 unofficial plays with Cleveland -166 and the Dodgers -205. 3 of the over-under system beta with the Washington game under 8.5 -110. The White Sox game under 9 -120. And the Seattle game under 8.5 under 8, -110. So that's everything. Hope you have a great Monday, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.
60% of the time, it works.